Out to the left it goes. Hall, and the shot! It's a goal! England are back in business!
Hello everyone, I'm Raundler and you're watching Spain vs England FIFA World Cup 2026. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Raundler and today we have a huge clash waiting for us. Spain vs England in the FIFA World Cup 2026. Both teams are ready on the pitch, fully focused, and the atmosphere is building with every second. This is the kind of a match fans wait for. Two top sides, both aiming to take control and move on one step closer to the glory. Spain will try to dominate with their passing and control, while England will look to use their energy and attacking strength to break through. It's perfect setup
This is
for
the
high
perfect
intensity
game for all
battle.
parties, not least the
Just a quick
neutrals who've just
reminder,
come to
this
enjoy.
match is a PES
Well, under
21
normal
eFootball
circumstances,
simulation
this is a
recorded and
massive
edited
matchup,
for
and
entertainment
I'm not
purposes.
totally in agreement
Now
with the
let's
view that
jump into
friendlies
the
tend to
action.
take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly. Well, quite no argument from me on that one. It's their first effort on goal. Yathabal goes short. That's not going far. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Cucurella. Here's Oyarzábal. Foden. Tomori. Hall. Tomori, Gordon, Bellingham, out to the right, Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Now then, the ball's come loose. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence though able to hold on this time. Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge. Nico Williams. Williams! It's a throw-in. Williams. Oh, shooting chance! Gordon. Hall. Gordon. Hall. Rice. Hall. Rice. Hall. He's dealt with that well. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Laporte. Kubasi. Howson. Pedri. Laporte shifted upfield. Cucurella. Howson.
Nico Williams. Laporte. Kubasi. Rodri. Rodri played out to the left flank. Foden. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Howson. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Porro is having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rice. Hall. Yamal. Pedri. Gordon. Tomori. Rice. Bellingham. And it's James. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Hall. Now it's Gordon. Foden. Out towards the flank. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri, aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Kane, Foden, and it's Hall. Hall, oh, smashing header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. James. Played out to the right. Rodri attempts a clearance.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Cucurella. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. It's a delicate pass. Yamal, and he climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gordon. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Porro wins the duel this time. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Very nicely done. Gordon. Gordon! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Laporte. Kubasi. Pedri. Howson forwards and with intent. Stones did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gordon. Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yehi. Pedri. Howson. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Howson. Nico Williams. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal. Oh, great header! Gordon. Rice. Tomori. Hall. Tomori. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Kane wins the duel this time. Foden. Now it's Gordon. That has been cut short. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Howson, gently done. Gordon was on a run down the left wing. That is lovely. And it's Hall. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice have it back and can go again. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. James. Pedri concedes a free kick for that. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Moved on forwards. James cuts out the pass. Foden. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. James. And it's Bellingham. Rice tries to dink it through. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. And it's played forward. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Played out wide. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Hall. Tomori. Hall. Played over towards the opposite flank. Gehi. James. Bellingham. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kubasi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice physical challenge. James. Bellingham. Foden. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Gordon, and he's gone back, and he'll shoot here! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Aim forwards. He's in a great position. Gordon. Hall. Bellingham. Foden. James. Foden. James. Foden. And here's Gordon. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tomori. Gordon. Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Foden. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Foden in acres of space out wide. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Pedri. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Nico Williams. Spread out to the left. Stones with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's in a great position here. Bellingham shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yeah, that was very necessary. Kane. Yehi. Tomori. Gordon. Foden. Tomori. And he goes cross-field. James. Great defending, strong and determined. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Hall. Gordon. Kane. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Laporte gently done. Pedri. And it's Porro. Oh, good ball. Great chance! Williams. Oh, that's a chance to shoot! Goal! Spain! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. Spain have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Foden chips it through. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nice looking ball. James. Foden. Bellingham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And that's aimed into the middle. He's cut it out. James. That's been drilled forward. Foden. Played into the... Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Williams. Now it's Young. And the finish! And here's Nico Williams. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Hall. Gordon. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Rice with the short one. Now it's Rice, aimed in towards the centre. James, played back in. Pedro Porro, aimed forwards. Rodri. Spain, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Nico Williams. Foden defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's played forward. And a shot! Showing good feet. Foden. Rice. Deep cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedri. Into the channel. The less said about that pass, the better. Rice. Belling. And here's Kane. And it's Hall. That's tidy. Now it's Gordon. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Oyarzabal. James gets it away. Lovely feet. Williams' cross. Rice. Over to the left. And it's Hall. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Laporte is there, and he can get that clear. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Played out to the right. Played back in. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! It's off target and by quite a way. Hall.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Nice control. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Oyarzabal plays it short. Oyarzabal. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's come loose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal.
Still in the first half, and Spain are currently leading 1-0, but the half-time whistle hasn't gone yet. Spain have taken control after that goal. They are looking calm, confident, and keeping the ball moving nicely across the pitch. You can see they are trying to slow things down and protect that lead going into the break. England though are pushing. They are trying to respond before the half-time. There's urgency now in their play, more forward movement, more pressure. They know how important the next few minutes are. This phase of the game is crucial. Spain will want to hold on till half-time, and England will be desperate to find that equalizer before the whistle. Let's see what happens in this final moment of the first half.
Shifted upfield. Hall. Pau Cuba. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And we are back. The second half has just
And the
kicked off,
second half gets
and
underway.
Spain still hold the
Spain
1-0 lead
definitely
going
want
into
to
the
carry on
crucial
in a similar
45
manner,
minutes.
although I would
Spain
exercise some
start
caution,
again with a
Peter. You
calmness,
wouldn't want to
looking to
leave
control
yourself
the
open
tempo
in
just
the
like they
early
did
minutes
in the
trying
first
to
half.
kill this off.
They will want to keep the position, slow the game down, and wait for the right chance to strike
Rodri,
again. England, meanwhile, come
Pedri,
out with more
Nico
urgency. You
Williams,
can already see the intent, pushing forward, trying to increase the
Cucurella,
pace, and searching for the equalizer as early as possible.
Rodri,
This is where the
Laporte,
match really opens up, and
Pedri,
one goal could completely change the momentum,
Nico
whether it's Spain
Williams has created
doubling their
one goal
lead
already.
or England fighting their way back into the
Cucurella,
all set for an intense
Pedri,
second half. Let's see how it
Nico
unfolds.
Williams, Rodri, Yamal, Pedro Porro, Yamal, lovely bit of skill. Yamal, Pedri, lobbed in behind, and he shoots! Hall. Now it's Gordon. Foden. James chooses to go cross-field. Rice. Cleared away. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice. Foden. Back into the middle. He's free, he has got space.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal tries a deft little ball. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper could reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Hall. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Howson with the clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams stood his ground strongly. Played into space out wide. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. No foul, says the referee. James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Kane. Gordon. Cross goes in there. He's had a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pedri. Oyarzabal. Laporte. Laporte gently done. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi laid out to the left flank. Yehi. Rice. And that has put paid to that. Howson. Kubasi. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Laporte. Laporte forwards and with intent. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Yamal. Out to the right. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Clipped into space. Hall makes the interception. Bellingham. James. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Kubasi. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Tomori, aim forwards. Nico Williams.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pedri. Howson. Rodri. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Hall. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Delivered with swing. Nice interception. And he's had a shot! Laporte can get it clear. Cucurella. Nico Williams chasing after it. Nico Williams. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's played forward. And here's Kane. Gordon. Proves too strong. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Laporte forwards and with intent. Gordon. Rice. Foden. And here's Kane. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's gone for it! And how good was that? A finish of true class! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, that is a bit special. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Out to the left it goes. Yehi. Gordon. Spread out to the left. Gordon. Hall. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a good run down the right. Hall wins the duel this time. Tomori, gently done. Rodri. Nico Williams. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Yehi. Moved on forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Can he latch on to this? It's a mighty effort! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Oyarzabal brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Tomori, forwards and with intent. And it's James. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spain have reclaimed it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nico Williams. Oh, nice touch. Cucurella played out to the left flank. Hall. Rice. And it's played forward. Gordon looks to get on the end of this. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Tomori, aim forwards. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Tomori. That's a good run down the left. Hall. And it's Rice. Rice is fouled. A fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Kubasi. Foden. Out to the left it goes. Hall. And the shot! It's a goal! England are back in business. That was a given. It always was.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pedri. Rodri. Hall. Tries a measured ball. Pau Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. And it's hoisted clear. Oyarthabal. Yamal. Stones wins the duel this time. He's beaten the last man. Nico Williams. Has crossed into the middle. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Hall looks to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Kane. Yehi. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. And he shoots! Pedri. Cucurella crosses. And out it comes again. Belly. And it's played forward. Caresses it through, and he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal, just about up to 75 minutes. Kubasi. Pedri. Laporte. Tomori, forwards and with intent. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pedro Porro attempts a clearance. And it's Hall. Rice. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Howson gets it away. Muscular approach does pay off here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yamal. Tomori. Rice chooses to go cross-field. James shifted upfield. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rodri. Pedri. Howson. Aim forwards. Pedri, gently done. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedro Porro. Howson. Pedro Porro. Pedri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. England really will have to throw everything at this now. Defending of the desperate variety.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri. Cucurella. Kubasi. Belling. Gordon knocks it out wide. That's a cute ball.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude. If they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yamal. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pedri, over to the left. And that is out of play. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. That's very neat. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Kane. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's James. Ball comes in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pedro Porro. Very nicely done. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Howson. Rodri. Howson. Foden.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. corner then. And it's been taken short. Oyarzabal. And it's Cucurella. Spain cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Well, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oyarzabal! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Spain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gordon. And here's Kane. Foden. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Needs a quality cross. Hit into the middle. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Gordon. They are right into last chance territory. And he's there to clear it. That's been won straight back. Tomori. Now the ball in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedro Porro. I think we're just about done here. Belling. And here's Kane. It's Kane! It's anyone's ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. In by James. Deftly away. Final seconds, this has to be it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Howson. Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro puts them all in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rice. Foden. Belling. And he goes cross-field.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Foden. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Oyarzabal. Well read, nice interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Stones cuts it out. Gordon. Rice played out to the left flank. Now the delivery.
We are right at the end of this incredible contest, and Spain are holding on to a 3-2 lead with just a moment left on the clock. What a game it has been. End-to-end action, goals, drama, and now it all comes down to these final seconds. Spain trying to stay composed, keeping the ball, slowing everything down, while England are throwing everything forward in one last push. The tension is massive, one chance could still change everything. Spain are just second away from sealing the win, but England are not giving up without a fight. The referee looks at the clock, and this is it, the final moment. Spain on the verge of a hard-fought victory in a thrilling 3-2 battle.
It's really well cleared. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last.
Thank you so much for watching. I am Raundler, and I hope you enjoyed this FIFA World Cup 2026 simulation. Remember, this is a PES 21 gameplay recreation created purely for entertainment. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing matches. Until next time, take care and keep enjoying the game.